John Beaton, of course, he was involved. We know the story about the VAR decisions, which Brendan Rodgers wasn't happy about a few weeks ago at Tynecastle. What do you feel, John Beaton being the referee?
Doesn't concern me in the least, Paul, I must admit. No concerns, never did. Because, and I'm not trying to cause controversy here, I can't remember a so-called Celtic supporter referee when I played, and that never really bothered me in any shape or form, because the bottom line is everybody can see with their own eyes. They'll make mistakes, that's part of the game. The players will make mistakes, we made mistakes, the referee will make a mistake. Okay, sometimes they get a get out of jail card now with VAR, which is the biggest problem, because I think it's caused the referees more of a problem, because if they made a decision before, it was let go, that was it, done, the decision was made, whether it was right, wrong or indifferent. Now when you go to VAR and you still get it wrong, there's a problem. But I have absolutely no concerns whatsoever, because as I said before, I don't think people go out there to make the wrong decisions. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind of that. But as I say, obviously it came so quickly after the Brendan scenario. But I'm sure Celtic, deep down, even the players, the manager, will have no concern whatever. All you've got to do is with your players, with Brendan Rodgers and Barry will tell you, whether you're Celtic or Rangers, you've tried to keep your players on the pitch. That's the most important thing in this. It's hard enough. You've got to try and keep your players the discipline on the pitch, and hopefully it's not going to be ruined with VAR. Never mind the referee, with VAR or anything like that. All we're concerned about is a great game, and obviously I'm looking for Celtic to win, Barry's looking for Rangers to win. But I hope there's no controversy involving the referee, because he definitely, genuinely is not going out to make errors.
Barry, what did you feel when you heard it was John Beaton?
Didn't bother me in the slightest, Paul. If I'm being honest, whether it's what happened a few weeks back at Tynecastle, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, whatever referee it is, I'm always nervous with decisions, certainly with VAR now. But people have got to remember, it was John Beaton that advised Don Robertson to go and look at the Yang high foot. Obviously the penalty decision as well. I told you at the time, I thought it was never a sending off, it was never a penalty, but Don Robertson had to make the final decision on that. It was nothing to do with.
But see, on that,
John
Barry,
Beaton.
you're right, you're 100% right. But see, on it, out of the two decisions, do you think any of them were right?
No, they were wrong.
That's what I mean.
Totally wrong.
So I think that's the biggest problem everybody's got. You've had two referees, it's actually their opportunity to say that was wrong, but they didn't. And I think that's where all the hullabaloos came from, more than anything else, because we're talking as footballers now, or ex-footballers I should say, none of them were the decisions were really, really poor. And for that standard of referee, or top referee is supposed to be, in the respect to that shouldn't have been the case.
Yeah, and it's not just the Hearts and Celtic game.
Absolutely.
All the games that I've watched, most of the decisions have actually baffled me. But in terms of the referee, listen, I'll not mean a joke to the Rangers players or the Celtic players come Sunday at 12 o'clock once that whistle goes.